Seeker, this life is a game. You can play this game well if you know the rules and if you apply them. Note that I didn't say anything about winning. There is nothing to win, but everything to discover. When you discover the truth of existence, that is when you begin to live. But the greatest obstacles you face are the masks you wear. The truth was a mirror in the hands of God. It fell and broke into pieces. Everybody took a piece of it and they looked at it and thought they had the truth. Rumi, just like the lotus, we too have the ability to rise from the mud, bloom out of the darkness and radiate into the world. Zen quote, be open to everything, yet attached to nothing. When you confront this mortal mask, illusion begins to tremble. But will you have the courage to see through the thick fog of deception and control? You must now confront this pseudo-identity and re-establish your true self. Will the mirror of illusion shatter into 1,000 pieces and reveal the unseen? The following Zen story will illuminate the dark caverns of your mind and reveal clarity. I have repurposed it to convey my meaning. Once, a poor farmer found a rare lotus blooming out of season in his garden. He carefully plucked it and decided he was going to give it to Buddha as a gift. On his way, he met the richest man in the kingdom, who was also on his way to pay his respects to the enlightened one. A conversation ensued, and the rich man found out the poor farmer was in possession of this rare lotus. He offered him a lot of money to get this lotus, as he realized it was a worthy gift for the master. The poor farmer was surprised that he was being offered so much money for the flower, and he was therefore hesitant to sell. Just then, the king happened to come along, also on his way to pay his respects to Buddha. He inquired as to what was going on, and when he learnt the farmer had this rare lotus, he said, I will give you 10 times what this rich man has offered. Of course, he was the king, and the poor farmer had to relent, especially as he knew refusing might cost him his life. The king, now in possession of the lotus, went on to see Buddha. When he approached him, Buddha did not even look at the rare flower being presented to him. He simply said, drop it. Astonished, because he thought this lotus was too rare to drop, he dropped it to the floor. But empty-handed, Buddha insisted, drop it. Confused, he was at his wits' end. One of Buddha's disciples laughed at the king's confusion and spoke. He means, drop this mask of ego that you're wearing. It is the mask that hides your true self. We too wear masks to operate in this world of play and shadows, while the reality of our true self stays silently within, observing the phenomena of existence. The mass whisper, some weep, some scream, some smile with hollow eyes. You must succeed. You are not enough. Be strong.
Hide your truth.
These are not me. They are echoes, costumes worn for survival, but who was beneath them all? Who am I? What is this life all about? I am not my name. I am not my face. I am not my thoughts. I am. I emerged from the silence and emanated into being. I play these games with these masks to achieve only one aim: to see myself. Do you see now? All else is illusion.
I've worn every role, played every part, but none of them stayed. None of them were mine.
You are not what you've done. You are not what they said. You are not even what you believe. This is the final mask, the one you crafted to feel divine. Even this must burn. But without it, who am I? Exactly. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am the space between the witness, the breath before thought. You are the darkness and the light. Darkness is just an absence of light, but they're different sides of the same phenomena. You are the eternal I am, the unseen one behind the mask. Savor this silence. Enjoy the dance of existence as the breath of life pulses through you. What's your name? I don't remember, but I remember what I am. The mortal mask was never me. It was a story I told to feel safe. Now, I tell a new story, one without a name, one without fear, one that expands into cosmic consciousness. This journey into consciousness is blissful and freeing. Watch this next video to enjoy even more. Thanks for watching.